Buongiorno, and just like that we are back in the villa, and my goodness, have we taken a sigh of relief to just stop the year of complete chaos where we have had no time for anything. For the moment we can stop, and it just feels, I want to say amazing, but at the same time it does feel very odd because we're not used to calmness and stopping. We've been used to just go, 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 and the body is trying to recalibrate. And if I'm honest with you, we have been struggling. We've been here about a week and we've had really strange days of what feels like having our heads in clouds and everything just feeling really fuzzy and odd. Really tired. We've been very tired and been sleeping a lot, but the sleep just isn't quite enough. So we've been watching a bit of telly, which we don't normally do, but it has been nice just to sort of escape our minds and our realities and just watch a few movies and a few series. Like I said, it's something that myself and Svenja just never do, and it has been nice just to get out of our head and allow that space, I suppose. But I am feeling a bit better today. I've got myself ready, not fresh face though, but dressed, combed my hair. All these little things truly make a difference, and I had that realization this morning. If I can just get up, I mean, I obviously wash my face, do my skincare, brush my teeth, I always do that, but sometimes I just don't brush my hair. I'll just leave it up, get dressed properly, not just my comfies. It really makes a difference, and it's good little baby steps into feeling myself again, whatever that means. But we are back in the villa and we are super grateful. The other thing that has been a bit unexpected has been the weather. Since we've arrived, it has rained near enough every single day. I think we had one day of sunshine where we just tried to do everything in that day, and of course there's not enough time in a day to do everything in the week that you need a sunny day for. Things like filming, doing the washes, getting things cleaned, pulling things out, organising and clearing the outdoor areas, getting the wood, all these things that need to be done, we just haven't been able to do it. It's been very dark. It almost feels like we're still in London. It's the weirdest thing. And we were speaking to a few of our friends and we're like, is this normal? They're like, no, it's not at all. It's very strange to have this much darkness and this much rain. But that weather is clearing on Monday, 2 more days, and it's sunshine every day, so I'm really looking forward to it. And it almost feels like the universe shut us down for that week, and it rained and it was grey, and all you could really do was just nothing, just cozy up, and in our case fall apart, which is basically what we've done. But we are feeling better. We are slowly feeling better. So I am ready. I don't really know what I've done, but I do need to put earrings on, and I'm going for something really simple, just because it's a simple day. Well, that wasn't a very good start. My battery on my camera already cut out. Good job I have another one. As I was saying, we are going to start the day off with making a Italian recipe with you guys. We are enjoying sharing our recipes with you, and this is one of my favourite dishes ever. It's fagioli and zucca, which is berlotti beans and squash pumpkin, and it's a kind of soup, and you can add broken pasta into it. So the classic is pasta fagioli. With it being autumn and squashes being in season, this is a dish, particularly in the south, this is a dish that I grew up on in Ravello, and we have every year. In the north, not so much. They do pasta fagioli, but I've not seen fagioli and zucca. So that's what we're doing today, because I have been so eager to share this with you guys. It's such a good, cozy, satisfying dish. And then we're hoping, fingers crossed, it's not raining at the moment. It did rain for a minute, but we're hoping that we can go outside and tidy the wood area so that it's ready to pack up with wood for the colder months. So fingers crossed. The sun is supposed to be coming out. I mean, it doesn't have to come out, but as long as it stays dry. But yes, that's the plan today. A cozy home vlog, which I think is something that we all needed. I know you guys love our travel vlogs, but sometimes you just you just need a pause, because I'll be off again. In fact, I'm actually not leaving now for another 2 weeks. I've been delayed because of the whole thing with Tommy, and a few other things have come up. I'm waiting for the car to be serviced, and of course in Italy things are very lento, very slow. So I'm just going to pop in my beautiful simple diamond studs that I picked up in TJC. Such beautiful, beautiful studs, and the quality of them, and lab grown. I will link these below for you, and I also have a discount code. It's Alessandra 20, and that gets you £20 off when you spend over £50. Such a good offer, especially before Christmas. So I'll link that all below for you. But as you can see, a simple diamond, which is all I need today, because as I mentioned, I'm keeping everything very simple. I'm easing back in to life slowly and simply. I'm not overdoing it. Oh, as I was saying earlier, I'm actually really, really grateful. I was supposed to leave for London, I think 6 days after I came from Ravello, and I was determined. I was like, I have to do this, I've got to get out of the way. And I think it was because I was worried about it. It was something that was playing on my mind every single day. The drive alone, bringing Tommy, going to London, how would I feel? All these emotions, all these thoughts, and I just wanted to get it over with. And thank goodness the universe, God, intervened and stopped me, because I feel so much better now, and I can see, looking back and how I feel now, that it would have been very silly to have left 6 days after Ravello, because I was not in the right place mentally. I was so tired. I was so tired, and I think I would have only done myself more harm making a trip like that, and adding on top more stress, that I would have come back and maybe got ill or not enjoyed the trip. You know, I'm going to London, I'm going to see my mum. I miss her so much. I hate being away from her. I'm not used to it. I've always had her be down the road from me. So I really want to enjoy this trip. Obviously it's a long trip, I want to be safe. So yeah, I'm grateful that I haven't left yet, and that I've been guided this way. So I'm not leaving yet. I'm just popping on something for my lips, and I'm using the lip rehab therapy oil from Wonderskin, because my lips are so dry. Of course, with the season changing, I need a lot of hydration, and this most definitely gives me that. Excuse my top lip, it's extremely swollen. I have a huge spot, you can't see it, but it's one of those ones that, you know, if you touch it your eyes water right there. So it's like looking like I've had a bit of a lift with my lip, but it's just the good old period that we all love that's arrived. I think that's another factor, the fact that I was due. Stefania was too. We were honestly a mess. We were a mess, but anyway, the period's here, we've rested, we're back at the villa, and baby steps. But right now we're taking a few steps downstairs to make what will be our dinner this evening, and I'm so excited. Buongiorno. Good morning. What's happening?
Just getting ready to make pasta fagioli.
Pasta zucca.
Pasta zucca.
Pasta zucca. So you'll see here we have our ingredients. Oh, we made bread. If you follow us on Instagram, we were yesterday. It was raining again.
That's what's left.
That's what's left. It was raining, and we haven't been to the shops because, of course, Stefania's stuck in the house. She can't, and it was raining, and I didn't really want to go anywhere. So we thought we really wanted some bread, basically. So we thought, let's try and make some, and this is what turned out. So we just basically chucked a load of seeds in it, like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. I feel like it might need a bit more baking there, but for our first loaf, I'm pretty impressed. We want it to be crunchier. This is a bit squidgy, so we've been toasting it, but we have been wanting to start baking our own bread. We're not people that eat much bread in general, however, when we do, it's a bit of a moment, and we want it to be good quality and homemade. So the two that we really want to try is, of course, focaccia, because we're in Italy and focaccia's everywhere, especially in the north of Italy. Stefania's obsessed with it. She's always screaming focaccia at us, and is obviously just delicious. And we also would like to try sourdough, but we gave that one a try. I don't know what you would call it. We just used up whatever we had in the drawer left over. So I can't give you, a seeded loaf.
Yeah.
If any of you have any baking bread tips, specifically for focaccia or sourdough, then please let us know. Comments below, give us some tips because we're most definitely going to need them. The sun is coming out. I can't believe it. What a sight. So nice to see light because it has been so dark. But back to today's recipe, fagioli and zucca. So the zucca is here, the squash. We picked this up in the supermarket. It looks lovely. I don't know what type of squash it is, and I don't know what this here is. We don't get that in London normally. They all had them, but that's the zucca. We have potatoes, because you need potatoes for this recipe, and we have a little chili, which is actually Villa Balocaya's chili. These are grown here. In fact, you'll hear a little hum in the background because we do have our dehydrator on, dehydrating the last of the chili. So we freeze some of them, and then we are dehydrating. Oh, they look nearly done. Oh, they are nearly done. You can see. So we'll pop them in an airtight container and be able to use them over the winter.
The red thing is it's saying it's like a food wax coating that when you buy them in a supermarket to keep them lasting for longer.
Oh, so this makes the squash last longer.
And to show it's safe to eat as well.
Oh, interesting.
Have you seen the lemongrass that we just dehydrated?
Yes, we had loads of lemongrass as well.
Smell
so
it.
that's been dehydrated. So it smells amazing.
It smells so good. This
It smells of Thailand. So that's the actual part that you use for food. So that's all dehydrated. And these are the leaves which we are going to use for tea. So we've been busy doing that.
They last longer if you dehydrate them, but you can put them in the freezer as well, like cut them up.
I keep getting distracted, but back to the beans. So these are the beans, and they have been soaking now for 2 days. As you all know, we buy everything dry from Whole Foods online. Obviously you can get them anywhere, and we didn't manage to get any this year in Italy. I don't know why. We did manage to find some, but these are our leftovers. So it's very important when you buy them dry to soak them, and the longer you soak them, the softer they will be, especially the ones I find not from Italy can be quite hard. The Italian ones are amazing, but yeah, these have been soaking and are now ready to cook. But first we need to make the first part because the beans go in last, and what we want to do is cut the zucca, the squash, the potatoes into nice bite-sized pieces. That's what we're going to do now.
I'm just going to change the water for the last time, even though I've been changing it so much.
So when you're soaking dried beans, or anything dried, you need to change the water regularly, otherwise
It stinks.
yeah, they smell, but they just go bad, don't they? So you have to really be on top of it. It is a bit of work. But completely worth it because you know what you're getting. You've made it. It's the cheapest option and it's the healthiest option. So they're going to stay like that while we prep the first part of the recipe. I still haven't finished my juice this morning.
I finished my nails and I'm ready for dinner.
Well, you have to wait a little while because this does take a bit of time to cook. You do need to cook because of the beans. Depending on the beans that you have, sometimes up to 2 hours. But if they're good beans, an hour. But anyway, make sure it's all washed and clean, which it is. And we're going to cut this down into little bits. Oh, hold on, I've forgotten we've forgotten the garlic and the blooming onion.
How can you forget? Put the knife down. Onion. How many onions do you want?
1 onion. I'm going to use about 7-8 cloves of garlic. We like a lot of garlic. And we're also making quite a big pot. This is going to feed us probably for 3 or 4 days.
No.
Yeah, there's loads here.
1 day.
No way. This is a super filling dish, like really, really filling. Satisfying, like I mentioned.
Perfect for this roller.
Full of protein, of course, with the beans. So make sure that you are using your largest pan possible. Of course, you want to fit everything in.
I reckon they can see us.
Who?
The pan.
Yeah.
It's not that big.
Massive. Can you guys see us?
It's a tough one. There's not much pumpkin in that one, but it will do. Make sure you cut up the garlic nice and fine. Also the onion into small pieces to fry them off. It's called fry, isn't it? Sofrito. I was just going to say sofrito. Fry.
Blanch?
No, fry. And then, instead of using oil, as I've mentioned, we use water. A little bit of water. Just enough to cover the onion and the garlic. And normally I'd put this on if I was making something else, but because the squash takes a bit of time to cut, I'm going to hold off. But that's ready. To go on. Now I'm going to do the potatoes whilst Fanya's doing the squash. And with the potatoes, I leave the skin on for this because the skin is full of nutrients. And this is not a fancy dish. In fact, this dish was a poor man's dish in the south of Italy. It was very poor years ago. And this is the types of food that they ate most of the time. North is more meat-based. But I mean, I grew up on with my grandmother these sorts of things, minestrones, stew, like vegetable stews, one-pot dishes basically. My grandmother was mainly vegetarian, whereas your family ate a lot of meat, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, when my nonna was younger, they didn't. It's having the money, innit?
Yeah.
Fiorentina steak.
Yeah, see, I don't think I ever remember my grandmother cooking a steak, my nonna, ever.
Oh, I loved a steak. Put that in.
Maybe that's why I didn't ever like meat. I personally love one-pot dishes, they're my favourite.
Same.
Soup, stews, just everything in a pot. Oh,
Easier, less to wash up.
I just love it, but I don't know what it is, I just love eating that way.
I just love eating.
Me too.
Can't wait till this is ready.
I know. I was thinking, I wonder if the taste is going to be different, because obviously it's all produce from Italy. Before we would take the berrotti beans back to London and of course use the produce in London. And being in Italy, one of the huge pros is that everything just tastes unbelievable.
Yeah.
Food is an absolute pleasure. Whereas in London, like, I love food, but in London I could sort of like give or take, because a lot of things lacked flavour, particularly tomatoes for me. Tomatoes in London I just wouldn't eat.
Like water.
I would not eat them. We're not eating them now either because they're not in season, which is another thing I really like in Italy. So even the supermarkets, it's what's mainly in season. You can't really find anything out of that.
And you're local, yeah.
Yeah. So it keeps you in check. I love how we have a nice big island and we're both standing here at one chopping board. Need to get used to our new environment, it's really strange.
I can put it over there.
No, it's fine. I just think it's funny how we're like both here. And we've got like 4 chopping boards on the island. Right, that's the potatoes ready. I'm gonna help Stefania with this squash because it looks like it's giving her a hard time. It's a tough one. So that is the potato nicely cut up. Stefania's just finishing off the squash and you can see they are all bite-sized pieces, and you'll need 1 squash, and I used about, I think it was 5 potatoes. You can use 3, 4.
It wasn't that big either.
That was quite a lot of potato, but for the amount we're making, it's fine. We're going to cut up this chilli. We're not going to use it all, but just a slither, because I don't like it too hot. But in the meantime, whilst Fanny's finishing off, I'm going to turn on the gas and get the garlic and onion going. Throw in all of this.
All of this.
Get that all in the pan.
Don't drop any on the floor.
I always drop it on the floor. Let's see. Don't know why.
So far, so good.
Oh, nearly. Give that a good mix, and while I'm mixing it, Stefania is getting a jug of water, and you pour it straight in. And once you've done that, it's time for the beans. So the beans just need to be drained. And once Stefania's drained them, they're going to go straight in here. Perfect. So you'll see that the water comes just above the veg. Might need to put a little bit more in because it's going to need it, but make sure you get it all thrown in. Get the gas turned right up so that it heats, and this is when you add in the seasoning. I am balancing you on the thinnest olive oil bottle in the world, but I need to show you the seasoning. So I've got in here my stock cubes. Now we only get our stock cubes from Poland because they're the only ones that we can find that don't have anything in them that is sinister. We found that with a lot of these, there's a lot of sugar in them, there's all these random ingredients that don't need to be in there. Of course, most of the time we make our own stock, but when we don't, we use these. If I can find a good stock, I will link it below, and if I have linked it, then I have done my research and found you guys one that you can order. But for now, the only ones I know about are the ones in Poland. I'm going to use 2 because of the size of pot that I've made of beans. But we're going to just crumble these in. It's so frustrating. We made a stock the other day, a mushroom stock, and we forgot about it, so we had to throw it in the bin, which is very annoying. But this is why we have these, just in case of times like this. Next, salt. This one is, we've just finished the Himalayan salt. Badger Gold. Badger Gold. Anyway, it's the most recent salt that Stefania has found that is full of health benefits, and so this is like our first week of trying it. I also season it at the end just to make sure. Then pepper. We love pepper, so I like to use a lot of pepper. Oregano as a dried herb. We, as you know, love oregano, and it's just the dried herb for this dish in my opinion. I like a lot. And then what else? Chili. I need to throw in the chili, but I don't want to touch it with my hands, because have you ever cut chili and then rubbed your eye? So painful. It's so painful, and I don't know why at the moment. Stefania said it as well, I've got the itchiest eyes. It's the most frustrating thing, so I'm constantly rubbing here, so God forbid I forget that I've had the chili in my hand and I rub my eye. So I'm gonna use that.
The Italian number called, do you think it's the thingy people?
The Italian number called?
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
Oh no.
Should I just call back?
Yeah, ring back. Stefania's had a call from an Italian number that she's missed. Of course, that puts us in panic because she's obviously stuck in the house for 45 days waiting for the local police, and they do normally call before, so she's just calling them back. Fingers crossed it is actually them, and fingers crossed that they're okay, and fingers crossed that they come today. That would be amazing. So I've popped all that in. Do I need anything else? My mind has gone to pot recently. Can't remember anything. Anyway, I'm gonna give that a nice stir. You're gonna put the flame on the highest. You're gonna pop a lid on, and you're gonna bring that to boil. And the minute it does come to boil, you're gonna turn it right down, but you must keep the lid on because you want to keep the water in, because if not the water will evaporate and everything will get stuck to the pan, and especially because you're dealing with beans, they're quite sticky, so you have to remember to leave the lid on. And once it has come to boil, you've turned down the heat, you can let that be for at least an hour, but you need to keep checking on it and you need to keep stirring it. My nonna used to always say, when you cook, you do not leave the dish. You do not leave the dish. She used to shout at me because I would just go and just do other things. So you have to keep an eye on the dish. So don't forget to keep an eye on the dish. Give it regular stirs. We've quickly got ourselves changed because we're going to head outside to get that wooded area, or the wood area, tidy. False alarm on the phone call. It wasn't from Italy, it's from the UK. +44 Stefania is the UK, +39
it's just hard
is
when
Italy.
You've got so many mandem.
No,
So you get so
posing at different areas codes.
Yeah, it's confusing.
But yeah, false alarm. It wasn't anybody. I don't know who it was. But anyway, let's go. Yeah.
Did you see the wood I cut?
Did you cut this?
Yeah.
You're such a liar.
I did. I just
All of it.
Yeah, I just jammed the wood cutter though, so there's a problem with it now and I can't fix it.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's jammed.
So, Stefania's saying that she did this.
Yep.
I'm sure the gardener had something to do with it.
No.
Well, so we have these smaller pieces because when you're lighting a fire, you need the smaller pieces as well, and then you've got the thicker piece underneath. We actually should get this inside so that it dries a bit more.
Yeah, I'm trying to dry these bits as well
Yeah.
because they got all wet.
It is so nice to be outside.
And it's warm, isn't it?
It's not cold at all, and the air is beautiful. So we've just arrived. A little walk to the wood cabin here where we store the wood, so it needs a tidy. We like things tidy. This may be premium watching because I am terrified of spiders, and I'm sure there's loads in there. Stefania isn't.
I'm okay.
Thank God for Stefania, because honestly I would have to leave houses and cities if there's one around me. But yeah, we're going to give this a clean now. There is still some wood. We need some order in here.
So this is the machine. It gets covered with this. I was going to chuck it and then the gardener was like, no, that's how we cover the machine.
So this is our wood chopper. I remember doing this last year.
So this is what's jammed.
And it's jammed, which is not good. But it's fine because we have enough wood for now. It isn't freezing. The aim here is to get this tidied, swept, organised and lovely for us over the next few months. The soundtrack to the villa is it's amazing. You can you hear the stream? The birds. And then we need to move.
It's on wheels.
So I think we're going to start by removing all of the wood here, because it's just been sort of thrown on, and give it a sweep. I wish I had some gloves. It's a little bit scary. It's like the unknown.
I can pass them to you.
Woo!
So then you don't.
If one of us maybe throws, no, I've got to think of a system. Feels like it's going to rain. It feels like something.
No, but I think it will. We've got to be careful.
Maybe if we do it in sections then.
And then sweep and then put
If
it
we
back.
start with that section, take that away, sweep, and then put
So
a
look, I'm
pallet.
passing them here.
There's loads here for good bits that are good. We've started with one corner because it is quite a task and we're running out of space to put all the logs. So we've cleaned and tidied one area, we've put the pallet back on, and now we're going to stack the logs neatly here and sort of then move across. That's the plan. Take it. Feels like we're getting somewhere now. This is our clean and organised corner that is coming together nicely. This is what's left to go through. We need to move these big ones that need to be cut, and then we just have to sort of like reorganise. We've got a bit of wood here, so let's go. We're coming along well. Didn't foresee it being this warm. Yeah, I imagine this being quite a chilly task, but I'm sweating my knickers off. Need help with that one? I lost the end of the broom.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Where's it go?
How am I supposed to get that?
Can you see it?
Yeah, it's fallen down. Where are we putting all the little firewood bits?
Don't know. I've got them all here. If I empty the wheelbarrow, I can put them. I wouldn't. Don't put it at the end. Should we put that one at the end? What one? This one. Oh my God, look at that. That's a scorpion. Look. Show on the camera.
Thank God that's happened at the end. No. Okay,
they hurt you, you know.
I know, but I've got good shoes on.
It's gone
Be careful.
It's there. Because these have to all be cut.
I need to check them first. I'm scared. Lovely. No, just get the bottom. Then we can lift it up. Okay. Me back. My goodness, was that a task? Woo. We did it though.
Feels good.
We did it. It feels wonderful. So as you can see, without me falling down the hill,
Careful.
we have cleared the whole space and restacked along this wall. So we have everything that's cut and ready here. In the corner, what still needs to be cut, and over here the really big pieces that's sometimes used to balance the wood when you're cutting it and things like that. But I'm so happy because it's nice and organised in here. This is all of the smaller bits of wood that are really good to start the fire. So we're gonna pop them in the house, and that's a wrap. I can't believe how dark it's getting, but we are just looking for something to put the little bits of wood in. So I think we're just going to use this for now.
Look at those mushrooms.
Because we found, oh yeah.
Do you reckon they're edible?
I wouldn't want to try. Oh my goodness. Up here, we've never taken you guys, but this is up by
it's where the
shed.
chickens used to be.
But this is the entrance to the forest, and it is so beautiful.
It might still be chestnuts, you know.
But it's a place that we haven't ventured into yet because, I don't know, we just get quite scared. But we want to because we've heard there's chestnut trees up here. Although chestnut season I think is nearly over, we might just take the trip and have a look. And years ago we had chickens here, and that's the hut, the leftover hut. But I really want to get chickens again, but obviously you've got to be here. But anyway, this is the forest. It's so peaceful. You can hear that stream still running. Be interesting to follow it. But yeah, you can basically go up here, that's the path, and deep into the forest. Looks like you can go this way as well. But that is for another day because it's getting dark, as I said. But look at this view. I mean, this isn't a view I see often because I don't come to this part, but look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Svanya's got the big pot, so we'll go finish our job. Look how beautiful the clouds look. It's already dark. It's 5:30 and it's dark, and we're gonna put the fire on shortly because after all that work, that's what you want really, that's what you do it for. How is our fagioli zucca going? This has been cooking the entire time and it looks perfect.
It smells amazing.
We have been coming back and forth to give it a stir because you just have to. That is perfect. It could cook a little bit longer because a tiny bit too much liquid in there. I'll leave the lid off and let that cook a little bit longer, and that should suck up some of the water. But a little assaggio, which means a taste, just to see if I need to add anything. Normally I don't. What did you find? Stefania went out looking for some herbs. What have you found?
A bit of parsley.
Parsley and basil.
A bit of basil.
Nice. So we're going to just chuck that on.
Wash it.
Oh, that's the perfect amount of chilli.
Yeah.
So yummy. Possibly the worst presentation ever. I'm just so hungry and excited, but this is our fagioli and zucca. Oh, I didn't put any pasta in, but let's not have pasta today.
Pasta.
So I'll have this without pasta today, and tomorrow I will break up some pasta and put it in. Stefania is just putting on some nutritional yeast. We love nutritional yeast, and this is one of the perfect dishes for it. But yeah, pasta free today, and tomorrow
Pasta.
we'll add some pasta to spice it up. Is it good?
That's really good.
Is it really good?
Oh, the chili's good.
Perfect amount.
kick.
How we could forget a vital part of this dish, and many dishes like this. Olive oil, look at the state of my plate. Olive oil, a little drizzle on the top. My goodness, that was absolutely delicious. I will make sure to pop the recipe in the description box of this video so you guys have it. And it's made me think that I should maybe revisit our website where we used to put tons of recipes so that you have them there to hand at any time. But as I said, it will be in this video. I'll pop the recipe clearly for you in this video. We have just come into the living room and we are setting up for the evening. It's actually Halloween tonight. We didn't even realise. So I think we're going to watch a Halloween themed movie. We're thinking Hocus Pocus because it was our favourite, like, I can't say scary movie, it's not scary, but you know what I mean. One of those movies. First, we're going to pop on the fire.